Bullying and suicide. There is a strong link between bullying and suicide, as suggested by recent bullying-related suicides in the U.S. and other countries. Parents, teachers, and students learn the dangers of bullying and helping students who may be at risk of committing suicide. In recent years, a series of bullying-related suicides in the U.S. and across the globe have drawn attention to the connection between bullying and suicide. Though too many adults still see bullying as just part of being a kid, it is a serious problem that leads to many negative effects for victims, including suicide. Many people may not realize that there is also a link between being a bully and committing suicide. The statistics on bullying and suicide are very alarming. Suicide is the third leading cause of death among young people, resulting in about 4,400 deaths per year. According to the CDC, for every suicide among young people, there are at least 100 suicide attempts. Over 14% of high school students have considered suicide, and almost 7% have attempted it. Bullying victims are between 2 to 9 times more likely to consider suicide than non-victims, according to studies by Yale University. A study in Britain found that at least half of suicides among young people are related to bullying. 10 to 14-year-old girls may be at even higher risk for suicide, according to the study above. According to statistics reported by NBC News, nearly 30% of students are either bullies or victims of bullying, and 160,000 kids stay home from school every day because of fear of being a bully. Bully-related suicide can be connected to any type of bullying, including physical bullying, emotional bullying, cyberbullying, and sexting, or circulating suggestive or nude photos of messages about a person. Some schools or regions have more serious problems with bullying and suicide related to bullying. This may be due to an excessive problem with bullying at the school. It could also be related to the tendency of students who are exposed to suicide to consider suicide themselves. Some of the warning signs of suicide can include showing signs of depression, like ongoing sadness and withdrawal from others, losing interest in favorite activities, or trouble sleeping or eating. Talking about or showing an interest in death or dying. Engaging in dangerous or harmful activities, including reckless behavior, substance abuse, or self-injury. Giving away favorite possessions and saying goodbye to people. Saying or expressing that they can't handle things anymore. Making comments that things would be better without them. If a person is displaying these symptoms, talk to them about their concerns and get them help right away, such as from a counselor, a doctor, or at the emergency room. In some cases, it may not be obvious that a teen is thinking about suicide, such as when a suicide seems to be triggered by a particularly bad episode of being a bully. In several cases where bullying victims killed themselves, bullies had told the teen that he or she should kill him or herself, or that the world would be better off without them. Others who hear these types of statements should be quick to stop them and explain to the victim that the bully is wrong. Other ways to help people who may be considering suicide include: take all talk or threats seriously. Don't tell the person that they're wrong or that they have a lot to live for. Instead, get them immediate and medical attention. Keep weapons and medications from them. Anyone who is at risk for suicide, get these items out of the house or at least securely locked up. Parents should also encourage their teens to talk about bullying that takes place. It may be embarrassing for kids to admit that they themselves are victims of being a bully.